Flash here, and today we're gonna do something a little different. Seeing how today is the last day of the year, I figured I'd go through all the movies I've seen in theaters this year and give you a brief summary of what I felt about them. And then at the end, determine once and for all if 2019 was a good year for movies. I have my trusty iPad here that has all my purchases on it, all the movie tickets I bought, and so we're gonna go through it. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Here we go. Shaft, very funny movie. JJ's a little annoying, but he's supposed to be annoying. Yeah, Samuel Jackson's great. All really good, really funny. Anna, a badass woman doing badass shit to bad people, and I was here for it. Spider-Man Far From Home, I liked the movie. It was fun, but the villain pissed me off. Another villain connected to Tony Stark and Iron Man, and they just couldn't. Like, he's so attached to Iron Man, like his story. Like, we needed a story just separated from Tony Stark and all that. But whatever, I still like the movie. Stuber is really funny. It combines the two things I love the most: action movies and comedies, and it fused it together pretty well, and it made sense, and it was fun, and it was funny, and they looked like they was having a good time. So enjoy that movie. Lion King, a rehash. It's a remake, another live Disney remake that was not good at all. Hobbs and Shaw, fun action movie. I love action movies, so fun action movies. The jokes were like, they were forcing the jokes, and there were jokes that Jason Statham was saying that was like not a joke. It's not funny at all, but he was saying it like a joke. But besides that, funny, dumb action movie, and whatever. Sometimes you need to turn your brain off. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I love Quentin Tarantino. My favorite movie is Pulp Fiction, and this movie, it makes driving seem fun. Like, they have the famous walk and talks. They got the crazy tense moments, and it's a long movie like he does, a long drawn out movie with a purpose. But it was really good and impactful, and I loved it. Brian Banks, really loved that movie. A story about the guy who he was about to have sex with this girl, and she said that he raped her, and he went to jail and ruined his whole life, and him fighting back to get his life back on track. Real story. Check out the movie. It's really good, really well done performances all around. Greg Kinnear killed it. The Kitchen, really fun movie. It was a kind of weird. I mean, it was fun for what it was. One of them goes crazy, and it was really fun, like the different dynamics they had, but one of the characters go bad, and I didn't like seeing them in a bad light, so it kind of like ruined it for me because they were acting really crazy, and I was like, okay, calm it down. But all in all, enjoyable movie. Good Boys, most underrated movie of comedy of the year. Really funny, really funny. Like, they have one stick, like kids cursing, but they do it so well and like so spread out, and all the jokes are so funny, and like the situations they get themselves in, so good. Ready or Not, another gem about she marries into a family, and then they have a ritual. If you pick the game hide and seek, the whole family has to try to kill you. Really good twist, really good. I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing else more than that. Go watch that. Really good. Hustlers, the stripper movie, J-Lo stripper movie, Cardi B, Lizzo, the girl from Crazy Rich Asians are in it. Really well done. J-Lo gives a performance of a lifetime. I mean, she's good, she's sexy, and it's amazing. Well, not amazing, but it's pretty good. I enjoyed myself watching the movie. Rambow Last Blood. Let's hope it's his last blood, because, I mean, it's so, like, they force him in the situation that no sane person would do, because they would just get killed. And I don't care if you're the Terminator, you'd get killed, and that'll be the end of it. Like, he does stupid stuff in it. They do stupid stuff to make him want to get revenge, but they could have done it a way better way. But the people get a whole bunch of random soldiers getting killed is fun, I guess. Ad Astra is a space movie with Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones. It was alright. It was cool. Joker, love Joker. Love what they did with the Joker. Did a character study and showing how somebody who had nothing could lose it all, and then how someone can break by having all these subtle things happening to him and overt things happening to him. He's a little bit nuts, and then all the stuff happening one after another made him crack, and it's really well done. The Joaquin Phoenix, beautiful job portraying the Joker, and he has a completely different spin on it than anybody else. Really well done. Definitely buy that on Blu-ray. Britney was a marathon. Was alright. It was fun. It was like one of those movies where it's like, oh, this is her problem. She meets people and she's like, okay, it's doing something good, and then they break up, and then they're like, oh no, where's it gonna go now? And then it has the next part. Like the next part is like, oh, she's good, and then something wrong goes again, and she still doesn't learn her lesson until like the last 5 minutes, and I'm just like, okay, we get it. Just get the arc. Like it took us so long to go through her arc. It was like it bogged the movie down a little bit for me. Angel Has Fallen, another action movie. Morgan Freeman's the president. They framing Gerard Butler, and then conspiracy, shooting people, things blowing up, and people getting shot, and double crosses and betrayals, and blah blah blah. Standard fare. Abominable. Truth be told, I was very tired when I watched this movie, and so I watched the first 20 minutes, and then I fell asleep for the next 45 minutes, and then I saw the end. But what I saw was really good. Zombieland Double Tap. This movie clearly came out 8 years too late, but Valiant try. They try to make it like more up to date today and explain why they're still killing zombies so many years later and stuff like that. But whatever, it's not as good as the first one, not by a long shot. But they try, and they should be commended for that at least. Gemini Man is a weird movie. Will Smith going against Will Smith. The premise is fine, but it's like, I don't know. The CGI it looks really bad in some parts, looks really good in some other parts. As you may have guessed, in the daytime when the lights are shining, it's really, really bad. Like at the end, it's really, really bad. The action's cool, I guess, it's fine. The story is and whatever. It's a throwaway movie. Nobody's gonna be talking about that movie in 2 years. The Lighthouse. Lighthouse, very underrated movie. Not a lot of people seen it. I love this movie. It's weird. It's like a character study on people's minds and how their minds can go, how their minds can go crazy when they're stuck in isolation, and it's very weird, and very weird symbolism and metaphors and things happening in the movie that you can't explain. You don't understand why it's happening, but it's really, really smartly done, really good, really well done. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Black and Blue, the cop movie where she sees some cops killing an innocent dude, and she has the body cam, and she's like, I gotta save it. Tyrese, you gotta help me. It was cool. It was fine. It was alright. I had a good time laughing with it, laughing at the stupid mistakes they were making and the stupid decisions they were making left and right, but, you know, I had a good time. Countdown, I mean, I can't with this movie. I talked about it in my review. All I'm just gonna say is stupid kids doing stupid shit all the fucking time, and they all should have died. 5 minutes. They all should have had 5 seconds, and they all should have died because they're all doing stupid decisions, and it's just the worst. The Current War. This is about Thomas Edison, the Westinghouse, and the other guy, and their fight for electricity and all the stuff they went through, Nikola Tesla, and all the stuff they went through, and really well done. Like, acting's great, cinematography is great, the costuming is great. It's really well done, really well acted, beautifully done, and I really enjoyed that movie. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, another one of these movies like what's that movie? The DreamWorks movie, How to Train Your Dragon. Now all of a sudden there's more of her, and they're gonna fight against the thing, and then the mother's evil, and they're gonna kill them things, and it's fine. It's just Disney, Maleficent, whatever. Arctic Dogs was fine. It's clearly like, it's like a B-rate animation movie, and it was alright. I mean, had a cool different story, and that was fine. That was cool, and you know, I enjoyed it for what it was. Playing with Fire is like my number 2 on the comedies list. Maybe number 3 under Stuber. I really enjoyed this movie. Really wholesome. This is one with John Cena, and he's in the firehouse, and he meets his 3 kids, and he has to take care of them for like a week or 2, or something like that, or a couple of days until their parents get back or something. And it's really funny. John Leguizamo, Michael Keaton Key, he's in it, and it's really, really funny, really wholesome, really sweet. I really enjoyed it. Charlie's Angels, badass women doing badass shit. Elizabeth Banks doing badass shit. And yeah, you could see the bad guy coming from a mile away. Like, oh, you're definitely the bad guy. But whatever. I still enjoyed it. Women kicking ass. It's always a good thing. Queen and Slim, possibly my favorite movie I've seen this year. Really, like, it's powerful. It sends a message. It fucks with you. Big twist at the end. It's really well done. Acting is amazing. The sequence of events, story makes sense. It follows through, and it's just almost perfect. Really well done. I really enjoyed seeing this movie. Definitely gonna get that on Blu-ray too. That one's really good. Men in Black International. Oh my god, this is another one of those movies where it's like, oh, like Charlie's Angels. Oh, I can see the bad guy coming from a mile away. As soon as he was introduced, I'm like, oh, you're the bad guy. But they don't. They like try to base the whole movie based on the chemistry between Liam Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, but it's just not, because like they have to give like jokes, they have to run. It's like a comedy. It's not the Avengers. It's like more action, and you have other people doing quips for you. You have to quip all the time, and it just doesn't work. The jokes are not funny. You see the story unfolding from a mile away, and it's just terrible. I didn't like it one bit. Finally, Avengers Endgame. I really loved how they ended that whole series off. The MCU went out with a bang. Everything, all the cool moments, all the cool shit that happened on your left, him having the fucking hammer. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it, just talking about it. It's so good. I love how they brought everything together. Everybody had something to do. Everybody did their job. They had the cool shots of the heroes and the women shot and fucking up Thanos, and Thanos being still being cool, a cool villain and shit like that. Really well done. I fucking love that movie. Now, before I give my verdict, here's a few movies that I really wanted to see that I didn't get to see this year, that I really want to see. IP Man 4, want to watch that. Jojo Rabbit, the Nazi movie. 21 Bridges, fucking Uncut Gems, heard to get a good reviews. Richard Jewell, Ford vs. Ferrari, Knives Out, Clemency, Cats. No, that's trash. Jumanji, like so many movies that came out that I missed, but I'll get to them eventually. With all that being said, let's go to my verdict. 2019. 2019 has some hits, has some misses, but I think the hits way surpass the misses. So you got Avengers Endgame, Queen and Slim, The Lighthouse, Stuber, Good Boys, really at the top, and then you got, Men in Black, Countdown, stupid shit like that. Abominable, really good animated movie that came out this year, and then Lion King, right? So, but there's a lot more great movies than bad ones in my opinion, and I think that the current war, like a lot of movies did a really good job. It's just the problem is people going to see it. People only go see blockbusters, but there's a lot more other movies pushing boundaries and doing cool shit and telling cool stories. And we gotta stop going to the Lion Kings and the Men in Blacks and the series we heard of before, or just going to the movies only in the summer. We should start seeing movies all year round and get a wide breadth of what people are doing in the space, and people doing really cool shit. And so I'm looking forward to 2020. For my review of 2019. Hope y'all join me in 2020 as I'm going to review a whole bunch more movies, a whole bunch more shit. And this time next year, we will review 2020 and see if it stacked up well against 2019. And with that, goodbye 20-teens. Happy New Year. Drink some champagne, kiss your loved ones. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.